Hello guys, Bobby Drives is back. I don't know if you saw my review that I put up a couple of weeks ago. I actually got married, and a bit ballsy, I reviewed my wedding car, which was a Rolls-Royce Phantom Series 2. Why still not that happy, but she'll forgive me one day. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity to get married and to have this Rolls-Royce Phantom, so I thought let's take it. So when you got a chance, please go and watch my other video. I'll put the link in the description. It's a Rolls-Royce Phantom. I'm wearing a turban, I'm in my Indian suit, and that was my wedding day car, and I reviewed it. But I'm back now, and I'm glad. It's been a while. Asian weddings take a lot of time, so I've just been slacking on these videos. But so today I've got an Audi S3, 2-litre, 4-cylinder, turbocharged. It's a Quattro, so it's 4-wheel drive. I've been waiting for ages to get my hands on one of these cars, and finally I've got it. So we're going to go around and check it all out. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and follow me at Bobby Drives. Guys, let's have a look from the outside. So it's black. You've got the black trimmings as well, no stainless steel, thankfully. The quad exhaust on the back. It's all been tinted out, so the backs are really tinted. 18-inch alloys. I love the red calipers. These brushed aluminium wing mirrors is a feature of the S3. So always notice them, because then you'll know that's an S-line car. Got beautiful daytime running LED lights, S3 badge. Yeah, really nice car. What I would say at the same time, it's also quite subtle. It doesn't scream out like the CLA 45 AMG with its big rear spoiler and the luminous green colours. But this one actually sits on the road quite nicely, a bit understated. Now this being the S3 means it's a whole lot more power than the normal A3, which you get a 1.6 or 1.4 or even a 2-litre. This is actually a 2-litre 4-cylinder turbocharged, produces 296 brake horsepower, 280 pounds of torque, and it gets you 0 to 60 in 4.9 seconds. Now 10 years ago that was the territory for a BMW M6 or an M5 or like a Mercedes CL63 AMG, which had double the horsepower, double the cylinders, and I can't believe this little pocket rocket 4-cylinder 2-litre is that fast. This being a sport bag, yeah, it's 4.9 seconds. If you actually went for the 2-door, even, it's 4.8 seconds, so 0.1 of a second quicker. But what I'm a bit disappointed about, if you went for the manual, it's 0.4 of a second slower. It's 5.2 seconds 0 to 60, and that's a shame. It just shows these S-tronic dual clutch paddle shift gearboxes really do work, and you might have seen in my other videos that I complain a lot about paddle shifts being slow. Now Audi are by far miles ahead, really quick, love the shifts, and it makes a little burble sound when you change it between. Its main competitors is the Mercedes-Benz CLA 45 AMG, which ironically is AMG's first 4-cylinder 2-litre AMG spec engine. Now that produces 360 brake horsepower, but it does get you 0 to 60 in 4.6 seconds. However, if you look at these second-hand today, this is probably about 8 to 10 grand cheaper. So in my opinion, this is good for the value for the money, and the way that the Quattro puts the power down on the floor, you can't beat it. Another competitor, which is one of my favourites, is a BMW M140i. Now that's a bit old-fashioned. That's a straight 6 with 335 brake horsepower, rear-wheel drive, so you don't get to put the power down as you can in this car or the Mercedes-Benz CLA 45 AMG. Now they have been discontinued, so they've come out with an M135i, which is a 4-cylinder 2-litre turbocharged engine. These wheels are another feature of the S3. They're multi-spoke, 18-inch wheels. I really do love the red calipers. All of the S3 badges around the car are red, so that just amplifies it a little bit more. With the levers, the two-tone black and red levers, so it's got the whole nice theme of black and red going around together. I don't know if you can see from where the camera is, the wing mirrors are like a satin silver, and it's only an optional extra in the S, like S3s, S4, S5s. The lights are really cool as well. They are xenon lights. They've got a daytime LED running lights, which Audi are famous for. They came out with it first, and now all these other cars have followed. It's a really good safety feature. But they've got adaptive steering, so as you're driving down a road and as you turn your steering wheel, the lights will turn with it. So really nice bright lights, light the road really well at night. Another feature of the S3 is that you do get these quad exhausts. Now they are beautiful. The sound that they make, they give you a really nice burble, a nice bit of popping as you drop the gears. You wouldn't think that you're getting the sound from a 2-litre engine, but you do. So let's turn it on, give it some revs and see what you think. Let's have a look inside. As soon as you get in, you can tell it's German quality. I really love this steering wheel with a flat profile at the bottom with the S3 badge. On the gear stick, you have got an S-tronic logo just there. I don't know if you can make it out. So this is a S-tronic double clutch paddle shift gearbox, really quick. And the interior, so you've got black leather seats, which I must mention is a Napa soft leather seat, so they're really soft. I love how you've got the two tones. So you've got the red, which pops out, and at the rear really pops. It's really nice. And again, that really does suit the car because the whole car is black, but then you do have like red calipers. The S3 badges are also red, so it goes really nice together. Love that the carpets have a bit of red stitching on them too. Another thing I'd mention, I love the cockpit of an Audi A3 or an S3. I think they're just really well built, feel solid, gives you a lot of space. There's loads of storage in this car, which I can show you, but yeah, it's a really nice space to be in. Turn it on, it's got a nice little burble sound to it. But yeah, inside, just brilliant quality. In the company car that I had an A3 company car years ago. This was all analog, so I love how it's all digital. And I really like, you can just press this button in the middle. Ooh, and it should turn everything off. There you go. I really like how it just simplifies everything and turns it all off. Also, another bonus is that the buttons are still here and available. They're not in this screen, where on the new cars, it takes a long while to adjust your heating because you have to use your infotainment center button, which then controls this to get to your heating. It is right stuck in the middle of the dashboard, so if it is getting in your visibility, there's a button here that you can press, and if I press that, the screen pops away. Really nice and discreet, but let's keep that up for now. Now, sorry, this being a 16 plate car, it is 3 years old, but the sat nav is still really good. I find it's quick as a BMW iDrive. It's actually quicker than the Mercedes system that they have, and I think that's a really good touch. You've got your radio, you've got your multimedia, so you can connect your Bluetooth, your telephone, your music to this, which is really handy. Oh, I do like that it mentions Quattro, so at least you know that you are in a very sporty car. Now, what's really nice about these cup holders, they're not just normal cup holders. They've actually got this LED light going around, so at night time, if you've got a bottle of water in there, it actually lights up the bottle of water. It makes it quite cool. Unfortunately, it's daylight, so I can't show you right now. You do have, obviously, electric windows, electric mirrors, heated mirrors. You've got your controls there to control all of your daylight. But yeah, going back to the steering wheel, you've got all your buttons for your infotainment, you've got your music, you can talk to the car, go straight to your sat nav. You do have cruise control. One of the things which are quite discreet, the paddle shifts. Now, I always talk about paddle shifts, and in this car, they're absolutely phenomenal. They're brilliant, really responsive, and they give a really good sound to the car. Other than that, you've got loads of storage. They're on the side door cards, storage down here, storage in a glove box. The back's not bad. Now, if you did get an S3 2-door, they are really tiny in the back, but this being a sports hatchback with 5 doors, it's quite spacious. One thing I noticed, there's a little flap here which hides a high-vis jacket, so if you ever did break down, you just undo this flap and you got a high-vis jacket. Just shows Audi, they thought about everything. Another thing I'll mention is the speaker system in here. So this has got the upgrade of being the Bang & Olufsen sound system, if I did say that correctly. It's nice, it's got a little light which goes around it. It's a 10 system 10 speaker system with a subwoofer and a boot. So really good audio from this car. Let's have a look at the back. So in the back you do have the black levers with the red two-tone popping out. Now just so you know, I have pushed my driver's seat all the way to the rear, and you still do have quite a bit of space. For 3 small children it'd be a great car, otherwise for 2 adults it's probably the space that you would need. But yeah, very pleasant inside. Right guys, it's come to that time that I've been waiting for. Let's take it for a drive. So guys, this is 296 brake horsepower. Let's feel. Ooh, I couldn't even finish off my sentence. Wow, how quick are those paddle shifts? Sorry, the gear changes really quick. To adjust my seatbelt for this. Oh Scott, that's really responsive. I didn't expect it to be that responsive, to be honest. I've driven some other fast cars, but this paddle shift, wow, is sublime. Really quick. It's annoying because I'm stuck in between a bit of traffic here and there, but I'm going to try and do the best that I can. Finally guys, got a bit of a stretch. Oh God. Between each gear shift it goes boom, boom. Sorry about my sound effects, but it actually does that. It's a beautiful sounding car. Let's drop it. Sorry, I was just about to swear, and I'm not going to swear. That is super fast. Drop the pedal shifts. Oh, right, let's go. Let's go left. So we'll drop that again. Sorry, I'm not talking much because if you're in my position, you'd be concentrating on this. Wow, that flies. Dare I say it, one of the quickest gearboxes I've ever used. Really quick. It's just waiting to go like now. Pleasantly surprised. Absolutely love it. There's no wheel spin, being a Quattro, so all the power gets laid down to the ground. Nearly 70% of it does go to the front tyres, and the remaining 30% goes to the rear tyres. But if it does feel the back's about to kick out, it will send the power more. But let's drop it again. It's really quick. This car really feels like it's light on its feet. You don't have to push it that much to make it go, it will just go. In fact, it's like the throttle's waiting for you to push it so you can go a bit more faster. I do want to drive a Mercedes CLA 45 AMG. I've been in one of those and they are a pocket rocket again. They go super fast, but I've actually driven one myself, so hopefully I will get my hands on one of those and I'll be able to do a good comparison out of the two. The M140i, I've already done it, and beautiful car. The thing I'd say with the M140i, if it's a rolling straight, it'll probably be quicker than this. But off the line, no way. No way. This with its four-wheel drive system will outdo the M140i. But they've made a new M135i, which does have four-wheel drive. So let's watch the space and see where that goes with that, because that's got 302 brake horsepower. It is a 4-cylinder, 2 litre, sorry, turbocharged. So it's a great competitor to this car. Another thing that I really like, on the rev counter, which you can't see right now, there's a boost gauge. So when you put your foot down, that starts to go up to show you that the turbos are kicking in, and a really cool feature that is. Another thing to point out as well, you can have this in automatic or you can use the pedal shifts, and you can actually push the lever down so it goes into sports. As soon as it goes into sports, the revs go a bit more higher, so you've got a bit more of a louder tone whilst you're sitting in traffic, and also when you put your foot down, it all gets a little bit more quicker. So guys, that brings us to the end of my review. I hope you really liked it. From me, this is a thumbs up. I've never driven an Audi S3. I've driven, well, I had a company car, an Audi A3, which was a 2 litre, but nothing like the Quattros. This producing near 300 brake horsepower and is turboed with the Quattro and those paddle shifts. It all comes well together. I won't be surprised, this could take some BMW M3s, some AMGs even, yet you still get 40 miles per gallon, so really economical. It's got a big boot. The lady actually owns this car, believe it or not, a lady with an S3, got to give it to her. She actually has a child and she has a baby seat in the back, so it's an all-rounder car. Not only is it a boy racer car, it can be a family car as well. It's a real hot hatch, or pocket rocket as I say. But yeah, if you did like it, please like, subscribe and comment on my page. Any sharing would be really appreciated. Have a click on my other videos as well, because I've done quite a few other cars now, particularly my Rolls Royce review, which was my wedding day. You really got to watch that. But for now, that's it for me, and I'll be getting some more reviews out, and I'll see you soon.